Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Lady Rebel basketball on the air tonight here in the Class A or Class 3A area tournament from the Kerr Center in Ada, Oklahoma. Glad you're along with us tonight as the Lady Rebels take on the Bethel Lady Wildcats for a trip to the state tournament next week. The winner of this game wins the area championship, and the loser will have to play again tomorrow night against Purcell in the game to go to the final game to go to state out of the Area 2 bracket. Purcell was a big winner over Lone Grove earlier this afternoon. 68-29. It was all Lady Dragons as they cruised to that victory. And they are awaiting the loser of this contest in a final shot game to get to the state tournament that comes up tomorrow night. But the Lady Rebels undefeated in the playoffs, and they'll try to keep up their winning ways, but it's going to be a tough chore against the Bethel Lady Wildcats tonight. Lady Wildcats ranked second in the state in the final Class 3A rankings. Silo came in ranked seventh. Silo 20-7 on the season for Coach Jake Job, while Tara Satterfield has Bethel at 23-3 on the year and riding a 12-game winning streak into today's action. Their only losses of the season for Bethel, they lost to Caddo here in the finals of the Bertha Frank Teague Mid-America Classic. And a barn burner down the stretch in that one by a point. And then a couple of losses to Class 2A powerhouse Dale on the year. The Lady Wildcats looking for a return trip to the state tournament in Class 3A where they advanced a year ago before falling to Idabel in the opening round. Lady Rebels, meanwhile, come in looking for a fourth straight trip to punch their ticket for a fourth straight state tournament as they have moved up to Class 3A this year. Big 51-42 win over Purcell last Saturday night to win the regional championship and advance to this contest. Bethel, they knocked off Sperry in their regional finals, convincing 58-40 win for the Lady Wildcats in that contest for their 23rd win of the year. And warm-ups have finished up, and we're just about set for the introductions, and we will have, I believe, probably the national anthem before the start of this evening's contest here from the Kerr Center. A big crowd on hand. Okay, going to have the national anthem. As we wait. And the national anthem concludes here before tonight's contest. High atop the Kerr Center here in Ada. Silo's going to be the visiting team on the scoreboard, and they are wearing the red uniforms tonight. The all red with the white and blue trim. As the starting lineups for the Lady Rebels, the 5'8" junior Katie Emmons. She averages 9 points a game. Also Riley Pierce, the 5'7" junior, averaging 3.1 a contest. Tiani Ellison, the 6'1" senior, leading scorer on the squad, averaging just under 22 points a game, along with 9 rebounds. Charlie Hampton, a 5'9" senior, averages 4.4 points a game. And then Avery Beecham, a 5'7" junior, rounds out the starting 5. She averages 3.3 points a game for Coach Jake Job's squad. Now for the Bethel Lady Wildcats. Ranked second in the state in Class 3A. They will start Brooklyn Duff. Also, Parker Stevenson, she is the team's leading scorer, a senior who has signed with Oklahoma Baptist University, averaging 24 points a game. Hannah Davidson, the third starter. Also, Josie McGehee, she's a sophomore, and she's the second leading scorer on the squad. And finally, Lily McGehee, the final starter for the Lady Wildcats. Duff, Stevenson, Davidson, McGehee, and McGehee in the starting 5 for Bethel, wearing the white uniforms tonight with the gold and blue trim. As we get set for the start of this one. Silo crowd on the far side of the court for this contest action tonight. As we get set, opening tip coming up. Lady Rebels averaging 58 points a game. Shooting 29% on three-pointers. And Tiani Ellison out there to jump it up, and the opening tap is controlled by Silo. Lady Rebels will have it first offensively as they bring it into the front court. There's Beecham, gives it off to Ammons. Now out front, Ammons. Looks like Bethel comes out in a man-to-man defense. Ellison working left side. Now back to Beecham. Way back out front, Pierce. Lady Rebels trying to spread the court here. Beecham dribbles on the left wing. Ammons comes to retrieve. Now toss back out to Ellison. Silo just working the basketball now. Oh, there's a pass, and it's stolen away. Turned over by the Lady Rebels, and stolen right back by Beecham. Beecham gives it up to Ammons, starts to drive, loses the basketball. It's scrambled for. Bethel comes up with a loose ball. Back-to-back Silo turnovers, and Bethel may have the chance for the first shot of the contest. Here's a three from outside. That one is up and good by Josie McGehee. McGehee drains the three. And Bethel out in front 3-0. Ammons trying to answer, and does from the right. Oh, they hits the three. Ammons from the corner. Ammons with the three. As the score tied at 3 apiece here early on. Bethel drives inside. Shot is up. It's no good. Ellison has the rebound. Here comes Tiani down the court with it. And she gives it off right side to Ammons. Back to Tiani in the paint. She double-teamed and fouled. She's knocked to the floor. And the ball stays in possession of Silo. Ammons will inbound it, or excuse me, it's Beecham inbounding on the baseline. Way back out front there, the pass goes to Pierce. Now off to Ammons. Working right side. Lady Rebels being patient here offensively. Beecham starts the drive, kick down. 3 on the way by Pierce is no good. And the rebound tapped out of the hands of Hampton. Here comes Bethel the other way. Lady Wildcats have it. Work at left wing. Now back out front as Silo in a, looks like a man-to-man defense to start off with. That ball was knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Bethel. Dribbling out front is Stevenson. Gives it off there. And Brooklyn Duff with the basketball and toss inside. The shot is up and good. That was Lily McGehee with the bucket. Silo working against the press, and Ellison's going to break it on the dribble. Tiani takes it all the way inside, spins in the paint. Shot is no good. Missed it off to the left. Bethel comes away with the loose ball. Lady Wildcats have it in the front court now. Pass it off on the right side. Now back out front there to Davidson. Long 3 is up and good. Parker Stevenson drains the long 3. That one from about 24 feet out. That was way downtown, even outside the college three-point line. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Stevenson with the big 3. Bethel up 8-3. Silo working in the backcourt. Pierce is double team, gives it off to Ellison. Tiani brings it up. Tiani ahead. Now she's going to pull up for a 3, and that one is no good. Off the mark, and Bethel has the rebound. Long pass down in front of everybody, and the Lady Wildcats score. Josie McGehee got out in front of the pack, and Bethel with the big blow to start the game, up 10-3, less than 4 minutes in. And a steal. Another Silo turnover, driving down. Shot is up, and it's no good inside, but Ellison's called for the foul. And it'll be free throws for Bethel. Big flurry by the Lady Wildcats here. Outstanding ball club for Coach Satterfield as the free throw is up and good. Josie McGee. So Carlacia Brown checks in. Also Michaela Clark in the game. Here's the next free throw. She made them both. 12-3. Already a 9-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. Silo looking to get up off the canvas here. Only points have been a Ammons three-pointer. Bethel has scored 9 in a row, and that shot by Ellison's no good. Rebound Beecham, and a foul's whistled inside. Lily McGehee picks up the foul. Beecham triggers it in there to Brown, and that shot is rejected by Stevenson, but into the hands of Ammons. Silo will reset things offensively. Back out front. Ellison hands it there to Beecham. Off to Michaela Clark. Now they swing it right side to Ammons. 3:23 to go here in the opening quarter. Lady Rebels trailing 12-3. Pass back out front is deflected, and Ammons is going to retrieve it out near half court. Now to Beecham. Pass inside there. Beecham let the defender fly by and missed the shot underneath, however. Brown has the rebound, kicks out. Ammons 3 on the way is no good. Bethel clears the board. Here comes Stevenson down the court with it. Stevenson. And she's going to be fouled by Katie Ammons. Ammons commits the foul. 2:53 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Wildcats working the basketball. Out front, Stevenson has it. Now they toss off on the left wing. Back out and nearly turned over, but saved by Bethel. They work it out at the top of the key. We got a timeout. Bethel with the timeout here. 2:28 to go here in the opening quarter. Bethel with the timeout. Silo looking to respond after the big blow. 9 straight points here by Bethel, and the Lady Wildcats take a timeout. Kevin Farr along with my main man Asher, and Asher, a tough start for the Lady Rebels. They hit the 3 by Ammons to tie it, but Bethel is taking advantage of turnovers here. Silo looking for an answer offensively. They hadn't been able to get anything going inside, as Bethel has really extended that perimeter defense. Now they'll inbound right in front of the scorers table. Out of the timeout, Bethel has the basketball. Pass back out, top of the key. As Davidson passed up the shot. Now gives it off there. And McGehee almost lost it, gets it back on the pass there to Brooklyn Duff. Now they swing it on the right side, back around. Left side, step back 3, Stevenson on the way, it's no good, but an offensive rebound by Bethel, put back up and missed. Tiani has the rebound. Gets it ahead there to Beecham. Now to Kinsey Connor, who just checked in at that timeout. So Connor in the game along with Brown, Beecham, Clark, and Ellison. Clark left side, swinging back out front to Connor. Tries a bounce pass to Tiani. It's knocked out of bounds. They're trying to get it to Tiani near the paint and having difficulty doing it. Here comes Charlie Hampton and Katie Ammons back in the game, as Connor and Brown will check out. Minute 35 to go, opening quarter. Here's Clark. Dribbling. Closely guarded. Now Ammons to the free throw line. Back out, Beecham. Now inside, there's Tiani. Turns, shoots, and can't get it to fall. Flying in for the rebound was Beecham, and it's tied up on the possession going to Bethel on the arrow. Silo still cold from the field. Only that 1 3-pointer by Ammons to start with has gone in. Minute 10 remaining here in the first. Bethel swings it around left side. 3 on the way there by Davidson. It's no good, but an offensive rebound by the Lady Cats. They'll toss it into the backcourt. That's a backcourt violation. Going to be a turnover. And it'll give it to Silo with 51 seconds to go. Big punch by Bethel here in the first quarter. Silo still looking to get untracked offensively. Here's Beecham, closely guarded out front. Looks for help. Now Tiani comes to retrieve it, top of the key. Working one-on-one. They clear it out the right side. She spins, shoots, and scores off the glass and in. First points for Ellison tonight. First points for Silo in quite some time. Cuts the lead to 7. Now Bethel down with it. 24 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Out top of the key. They're looking for Stevenson. There she is. She's going to try another long 3 and hit it again. Stevenson showing her range from downtown there. 3 seconds, 2, got to get it down. Clark's 3 at the buzzer is no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. 15-5, Bethel on top after 1. Parker Stevenson from with 2 threes from way downtown. He's well out beyond the college three-point line on those. So Silo down by 10 here after 1 quarter. And Lady Rebels just trying to find some rhythm offensively, Asher. They hadn't had many open shot looks. Bethel's really playing some pressure defense. Glad you're along with us tonight here on SiloRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network, this area championship game. Rebels saw their season come to an end earlier this afternoon. A tough loss. Hugo scored the final 9 points of the game. Silo had a 30-27 lead, but Hugo scored the final 9 of the game to win 36-30. And the Rebels season came to an end in the area tournament with 19 victories. Silo has it to begin the second quarter. Lob inside. There's Tiani, and she can't get the shot to fall, and going to get a foul on her on the back on the rebound. Oh, you got to take advantage when you get an open look that close, and Tiani just picked up her second personal, the third team foul on Silo. Now here's Bethel with it, working the basketball offensively. Swing it out front there to Stevenson. Now coming out to retrieve is Duff. Stevenson now has it. Pierce all over out on the perimeter, and there's a screen, and Pierce just runs right through the screen. They tried to run Stevenson off the screen and got Pierce for the foul. That's Riley's first. .7:20 to go here in the first half. Stevenson dribbling out front. The standout senior, and she's going to be called for a carry and turns it over for Bethel. Rarity there as the outstanding senior, Stevenson, the Oklahoma Baptist University signee, turns it over, gives it back to Silo. Lady Rebels working against the full court pressure. Ellison's going to break it on the dribble. Now stop. Hands the ball to Beecham out front. Avery, as Stevenson comes out to defend, works it right side there to Michaela Clark. Toss to the top of the key to Hampton. Now inside. There's Ellison, and traffic goes up and hits it. Hits the shot that time. Tiani's second bucket. Cuts the lead to 8. Rebels need some defensive stops. Here's a driving shot, is up and in. Not there, Josie McGehee. It's McGehee or Stevenson doing all the damage for Bethel as expected. That's their two leaders. Silo breaks the pressure this time as Pierce hands it there to Beecham. Now back to Pierce. Looking for Ellison. Driving down the lane. Goes up, off the glass and in with the runner. Tiani makes it. She's going to have to get hot for them to make a run, Asher.
Yeah, man. Only way for us to get ahead is just us going on.
Got to keep feeding it to Tiani because she's a mismatch problem for Bethel, but still needing defensive stops. Here's a missed three. There's a stop there as Clark has the rebound and is fouled. Just the third Bethel team foul. Fouls on Lily McGehee. That's her second. Check the lineup here. Clark checks out. Ammons is back in for Silo. 5:51 to go here in the first half. Pass goes ahead to Ammons. Dribbles to the offensive end. It's poked away from behind and stolen. Stevenson forces another turnover. Now down with it, 2-on-1, and they score. Stevenson with another steal goes up and scores. Back-to-back Silo turnovers. So back-to-back buckets for Bethel off turnovers. Silo breaks the pressure this time, but down 12 instead of 8. Here's Hampton, 3 from the corner. It's an air ball, no good. Missed everything. Left it short, and Bethel comes away with the rebound all the way down. Inside, Stevenson misses. They get the offensive rebound. Stevenson hits. Another Stevenson bucket. Stevenson's got 10. Bethel leads 23-9. And Silo wants a timeout. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Lady Rebels just getting beat back in transition right there in that little flurry. They took advantage of a couple of Silo turnovers. And Bethel was able to score. Lady Wildcats leading by 14 in this 3A area championship game. As I mentioned, Bethel advanced to the 3A state tournament last year before losing in the opening round to Idabel. Now Silo with the basketball out of the timeout. Beecham closely guarded. Stevenson all over her in the backcourt. Stevenson's already got several steals. Here's Avery, and she's going to be fouled this time. They're going to get a foul on Stevenson. That's just the first foul whistled against Stevenson. Allison inbounds. Kenzie Connor in the game now for Silo. Ammons left side, gives it to Pierce. Pierce spins back to Ammons. Now Ellison triple team. Kicks out. 3 on the way by Ammons is no good from the corner. That one came up short and missed everything as well. Lady Rebels just ice cold on the threes now. Here's the shot inside. McGehee misses, gets her own rebound. Misses that one. She had it on the floor, taken away by Condor now. Pass ahead to Ammons. Ammons drives in, pulls up with a shot. Didn't have numbers. Bethel gets the rebound, and we got a tie possession as Condor reaches in and ties it up. I think there's a lid on the basket, Asher.
Yeah.
Midway point of this second quarter. Bethel leads by 14 and has the ball. Working out front, Stevenson. Now left side. There's Davidson. Now back. Duff's going to drive down the side of the lane. Looked like might have been a travel, no call. Coach Joe thought should have been a travel, but didn't get the call. Davidson gets the bucket, however. Now Silo ahead. There to Beecham. Now gives it to Condor right wing. Condor looking to drive. Does around a defender all the way in. Oh, an offensive foul is called. I'm not sure. I don't think there was a whole lot of contact there, but the defender was falling and bought the call. So 5 team fouls on Silo. 3:24 to go here in the first half. Cash Atwood has checked in for the first time, the 5'3" sophomore. Now down with it. Here's a 3 on the way by Davidson. It is no good. Ellison skies in for the rebound. Here comes Tiani on the drive into the open court, and she's going to score around a defender. Took it coast to coast for her 8th point. 8 of the Silo 11 have been scored by Tiani. Lady Rebels come up with a steal as Clark is fouled. Well, that's what it's going to take there, Asher. They're going to have to pick up the defensive intensity by a lot here. Tiani now with 1,950 career points for Tiani. 50 away from 2,000 with those 8 thus far tonight. Here's the pass, goes to Atwood out front. Now to Ellison at the free throw line. She turns, shoots, and scores in traffic. They don't have an answer for Tiani when she catches it clean inside. Sato's got to keep working it to her. She cuts the lead to 12, but Bethel has been able to score with the 1-2 punch of Stevenson and McGehee quite often here in the first half. Lady Rebels just haven't been able to get it to Tiani cleanly inside very often here in the first half. Pass off on the left side. There's Stevenson. Step back three on the way. Oh, she missed that one. Might have been too close the way it was going after those couple of long bombs. Ellison had the rebound. Silo's down with it. Need points. Beecham's shot is no good from the elbow and goes out of bounds. Going to go over to Bethel. Clark back in. Atwood checks out. 2:02 to go here in the first half. (25-13). Bethel working the basketball. Davidson dribbles back to the top of the key. Stevenson's being face guarded by Riley Pierce all over the court. Now here's McGehee. McGehee's got Ammons on her. Now back out front. No, there's a bullet pass inside. Reverse layup, though, and it's no good. Rebound, loose, and Bethel had it, but Tiani took it away. Here comes Tiani. Pulls up for the shot. It's no good. Some contact, no call. Beecham has the ball. It's loose on the court. Tiani has it tied up. And the possession arrow goes to Silo this time with 1:10 to play in the first half. Ellison inbounds. Oh, and it's picked off. Picked up there by McGehee. Drives in. Ammons hammers her, and she's going to shoot free throws. Silo victimized by turnovers here, and Bethel has made them pay for almost every one of them. So Lily McGehee will shoot free throws. And McGehee missed that one. Carlacia Brown back in. Ammons is going to check out. Tiani's got 2 fouls here. We'll see if Coach Joe leaves her in. Trying to avoid a third here before the end of the second quarter. And McGehee makes that one. 1 out of 2 at the line. Bethel's lead is now 13. Brown to Pierce. Lob inside to Tiani. Goes up off the glass and scores. As I said, if they can get it to her clean, she's probably going to be unstoppable. Ellison with another bucket. She's got 12 of the 15 Silo points. 39 seconds to go. A whistle and a foul on the floor before the shot here. It's going against Brown, and it's going to be a 1-and-1. Carlacia picks up her first foul. Josie McGehee, free throws, 1-and-1. It's up and rattles in. McGehee now 2 for 3 at the line tonight. Free throw's good. Made them both. Bethel's lead is 13. 34 seconds to go. Brown having trouble on the right wing. That ball is deflected but safe. Now down to the baseline. Pierce passes. Ellison cutting to the basket. She scores. Tiani's got 12 in the quarter, but that just cuts the lead to 11. Bethel may have a chance for the final shot here. Oh, it's stolen by Carlacia. Brown has it into the front court. She doesn't have numbers. Lights for help. Off to Clark. Now to Pierce. The ball is loose. Saved by Beecham. 2 seconds. Goes up. Shot is no good. Comes up short at the buzzer. To end the first half with Bethel leading 28-17. So Silo outscored by just 1 in that quarter, but unable to erase that big flurry in the first period when Bethel took that 10-point lead. So we go to halftime, and it's a 28-17 lead for the Lady Wildcats. Tiani Ellison with 12 points. All 12 points of Silos in that second quarter came from Ellison. She's got 14 of the 17. Ammons hit the first 3 of the game. Ellison has scored the last 14 points for Silo, but Bethel has had too many answers on the offensive end, as Parker Stevenson with 10 points and Josie McGehee. Stevenson, their leading scorer. McGehee, their second leading scorer. And in the game, McGehee has 10 points. Both with 10 points for Bethel to lead the charge.
I mean, in the game we have time to win, but we just need to keep it up on Tiani.
Yeah, and got to have some stops on defense, though, to be able to erase this deficit. But as I mentioned, they finally got Tiani some open looks in the paint there in the second quarter, and she was about unstoppable when they got it to her cleanly with 12 points in that second period. 14 for Ellison to lead all scorers, but Silo trails 28-17 at the half. We will take a break here at halftime. Be back second half action coming up from the Kerr Center here in the area championship game. About 8 minutes away here on SiloRebels.tv. As we get set to start the second half here from the Kerr Center in Ada, Oklahoma, Kevin Farr, along with my main man Asher tonight, as the Lady Rebels down by 11 at halftime, 28-17. And we'll see what they can figure out here in the second half to try to do something about this 11-point halftime deficit. It's just a tough 1-2 punch for Bethel with Stevenson and McGehee. Especially when Stevenson has shown some unbelievable shooting range here in the first half. A couple of threes from deep downtown. Probably 25 feet at least out there. And those three-pointers, a couple of threes she's made. As they have combined for 20 of Bethel's 28. So we get set to start this one. It's going to be Bethel basketball to begin the second half. See, the Lady Rebels are going to send out the original starting five. Katie Emmons, Riley Pierce, Tiani Ellison, Charlie Hampton, and Avery Beechen to begin the second half. It's like the same starting five for Bethel. It's Duff, Stevenson, Davidson, the McGehee sisters. Oh, steal by Beecham right off the bat. Stepped in front of that pass, gives to Tiani. Tiani on the dribble in the front court. Back out front there to Hampton. Now Tiani turns, squares, spins, shoots, inside, misses, gets her own rebound, and is going to be fouled on the putback. They tried to take a charge, didn't get the call. May have been a bit of a flop there by the Lady Wildcats, trying to draw that third foul on Tiani. But Tiani's going to the free throw line. 2 shots for Ellison, and the first one is no good. This has been a tough spot, problem area for the Lady Rebels all season. 63% as a team. Tiani the best on the squad at 74, and she makes 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2 at the line for Ellison. Gives her 15. The lead now at 10 for Bethel. Lady Wildcats will work it in the offensive end. Right side, there's Davidson. Pass back out to the top of the key. Gives it off to Duff. Now works it inside. Davidson, cutting to the basket. Nice play there. McGehee was cutting to the basket. Hampton has come up a little bit limping. Might have been injured on that play. And Carlisha Brown's going to check in. Josie McGehee picks up her 12th point. Hampton goes to the bench. A little bit banged up, and Silo is going to turn it over against the full court press there. Turnovers were a problem in the first half as Bethel was able to cash nearly everyone in for points of the Silo 8 turnovers. And there's a blocking foul called on Pierce. She was trying to get the charge on Stevenson that time. Pass goes, and McGehee banks one in from the elbow. Josie McGehee now with 14. Ellison dribbling in the backcourt is going to be fouled, and I think that one's going on Stevenson. Second foul on Stevenson. Silo down 14 again. That's 4 straight Bethel points. Looking for Ellison, gets it to her. Waiting for a double team to come. There's a triple team. She gets around it and scores. Drop step around a defender and scores, and has a chance at the three-point play. Just keep feeding Tiani. At the line, she hits it. Ellison now with 18 of the 21 Silo points. Bethel back down with it. Oh, wide open right side, driving to the basket. Duff with the reverse layup is no good. Ellison yanks down the rebound. Here comes Tiani, dribbling in the open court, and a bounce pass intended for Ammons goes out of bounds. It was Ellison and Ammons on the fast break, and that bounce pass. It's a little bit out in front. Katie couldn't catch up to it. Here's Davidson dribbling left side of the lane. Back out to the left wing. Oh, Stevenson gets open down the baseline. She's going to score. That's almost automatic. At a wide open lane down the baseline and scores. Pierce now, Ammons with an off-balance shot. It's no good. Stevenson with the rebound. Here comes Bethel again. Back down, three from the corner, and it's no good. Ellison had the rebound taken away, and there's a foul inside, going to be on Tiani. And we're going to have free throws. Looks like McGeehee's going to the line. Well, Tiani's doing everything she can inside, but McGeehee's free throw is no good. She's now 3 out of 5 tonight. Michaela Clark checks in. 5:15 to go here in the third quarter. Free throw is good that time. 1 out of 2 at the line for McGeehee. She's got 15 for Bethel. Stevenson's got 12. Beecham to Ellison. Tiani stops at the free throw line. Dumps it down to Pierce. Kicks out. 3 for Clark is no good. Off the rim and out. Here comes Stevenson on the drive. 3-on-2. Pulls up with a shot. Is no good. Offensive rebound by McGeehee. She steps out. Shoots a 3. Misses. Ellison with the rebound. Passes ahead to Clark. Now Ammons tries to split 2 defenders, and there's an offensive foul called on Katie. Third foul on Ammons.
Entering the game for Bethel, number 24, Bella Thomas.
Silo's still down 14. Unable to convert offensively when they do get defensive stops here. Stevenson with it out front. Feed off on the right side. There's a 3 on the way. It's no good. Ellison taps the rebound out to Ammons. Now back to Tiani. Tosses ahead to Beecham. There's Pierce. Right or left wing there to Clark. Looking for Tiani. Pierce back to Clark. Now Tiani top of the key. Tiani going to take a 3 there. That's from college three-point range. It's no good. She had some room to go in. Now the pass down to the baseline. Turn around. Shot is up and in. There from Bella Thomas. First points tonight for Bella Thomas. Silo breaks the pressure. Pierce now to Beecham. Off to Clark. 3 from the wing is good. Clark finally got one to fall. Michaela Clark's first points tonight. We've got a timeout. 37-24. First points for Clark. And the first Silo 3. No bang around the ring that time?
I was just too, into it.
So the second 3 of the game for Silo. Timeout called. That cuts the Bethel lead back to 13. They're just trying to stay even with them right now, and just have not had enough defensive answers, which they've been able to convert. We're just past the midway point of this third quarter. Kevin Farr along with my main man Asher. Bethel will have the basketball as Stevenson works it up the court. Kinsey Connors checked in along with Carlacia Brown. They join Ellison, Beecham, and Clark, and Silo forces a turnover. Now, got to take advantage of the Bethel miscue. Beecham now gets it ahead. Connor now to Brown in the front court. Brown stops, kicks back out. Kinsey Connor right wing. Starts the drive. A nice move, but misses the shot on the runner in the paint. Stevenson pulls down the rebound. Dribbles into the front court for Bethel. Pass off on the right side. Brown nearly had a steal. Now McGehee has it. Toss back across there to Stevenson, working against this 1-3-1 zone. And that pass inside, stolen by Carlacia Brown. Another Bethel turnover, but you got to cash them in. Here's Beecham. Now Clark for three from the left wing. It's no good. Ellison rebound, put back up and scores, and a foul. Tiani with the nice move to the left side. Grabbed it, went right back up with the left hand and scores, and she's got a chance at another three-point play. Tiani now with 20 points on the night. 9 rebounds thus far, and we're still 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Make it 21 points for Tiani. Ellison has 21 of the 27, and Silo has crawled back within 10. Need to get it under double digits. Here's Stevenson left wing. Oh, down to the baseline. McGehee was open on the drive. Now lost the basketball, and Beecham comes up with a steal. Beecham with the steal. Silo's got it back. They force another Bethel turnover. That's 3 turnovers in a row for the Lady Wildcats. Defense is picked up. Coach Satterfield wants a timeout. Silo's on a run here. Making a run, Asher.
Yeah, we need to keep that up.
Yep. They forced 3 straight turnovers, but they've cashed. I think they've been able to score off a couple of those. So they've now got another opportunity after this timeout. Coach Satterfield wanted to talk about it as Bethel has turned it over 3 times in a row down the floor. .229 to play here in the third quarter. Ellison leads all scorers. She has 21 on the night thus far. They got to keep getting it to Tiani because they just, as we talked about, Bethel, difficulty matching up when she catches it clean inside. The lead at 10, a chance to cut it under double digits for the first time in a long time this trip. Silo with the basketball. Brown, now Ellison out front. Tiani, they're dropping back, giving her the 3. She doesn't take it this time. Off to Pierce. Now the lob inside. Tiani goes up, scores again. 23 for Ellison. The lead at 8.
The assist from Riley Pierce.
Tiani has 9 in this quarter. Silo has trimmed it to 8. It's under double digits for the first time in a long time. Davidson 3 is no good. Allison yanks down the rebound, her 10th board of the game. Silo has it back. Chance to get even closer this trip. Pierce out front, drives in, throws up a runner, no good. Allison rebound and put back and scores! And a foul! with 1:35 to go. Another three-point play opportunity for Tiani.
Man, we're on a run right now.
11 in the quarter for Ellison now. Silo is back within 6. Bethel was threatening to break it open just moments ago. Just a couple minutes ago. Here's Tiani, a chance to make it 5, and she hits it. 37-32. The lead has down to 5. A minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Here's McGehee, left side. Working to the baseline, goes up, and a foul is whistled. I think this one's going on Carlacia Brown. They're going to go back to McGehee and Stevenson every trip now, I would bet you. As McGehee is going to the free throw line. 2 shots. And the first one is good. She now has 16 on the night. The next one is no good. Tiani with another board. The lead at 6. Chance to get it closer. Here's Pierce, drives the left side. Back to Tiani. Here comes Tiani down the right side of the lane and scores again. Oh my gosh.
She is on fire right now.
Tiani with another bucket. She's got 14 in the quarter. 28 for the game. Silo is back within 4. Under a minute to go in the third. Here's the drive to the baseline. Kicks it back out. They're looking inside to McGehee. Get it to her. She's under pressure and turns and shoots and scores. Nice move by Josie McGehee. Looked like she was too far underneath the basket, but pushes the lead back to 6 for Bethel. Well, Tiani's got it out near half court. We'll see what she does this trip. Or actually, it's Beecham holds the basketball. Silo wants the final possession of the quarter. Going to set something up. 10 seconds to go now. Beecham hands it to Tiani. Here goes Tiani all the way to the basket again and scoring with 2 seconds to go. The lead at 4 heading into the fourth quarter. It's all Tiani Ellison. 16 in the quarter for Tiani.
She has 30 points.
30 points for Ellison. 30 of the 36. It's been the Tiani Ellison show, and we've got a quarter to go. They can't stop her.
But they're like, this girl's unstoppable. I wonder if they might win or something.
Well, making a run. Lady Rebels back within 4. They've trailed by as many as 16. A huge run in the third quarter. Ellison scores 16 in the period. Tiani just ripping through the Bethel defense, unstoppable in that quarter, and they trail by just 4. A quarter to play, Asher.
Yeah. But this time we need to actually score, like get ahead. We can. We have that opportunity because Tiani Ellison has the hot hand right now, so we can do something.
They're
here.
just going to keep feeding it to Tiani. Bethel has not proven they can stop her yet here in the last 2 quarters. 1 quarter to go. It's Silo basketball to begin the fourth quarter. This is as close as they've been in a long time, since way back in the first period. Ellison inbounds it. Beecham has it. See what they try to do defensively against Tiani. Here she goes again. She's got it right side. Toss out, Brown. Baseline, and foul is whistled on Bethel here. That's the 17th foul. Silo's going to be in the bonus. They're going to the free throw line as Carlacia Brown's going to shoot free throws. But this has been an issue, as I talked about. Lady Rebels got to make free throws. and they have struggled in that department this year. Brown's free throw is banks it in, and
Use that backboard.
Carlacia banks it in to cut the lead to 3. Here comes the next one, 10 seconds into the quarter, and she makes it clean. The lead is 2. Oh, my.
Only thing to tie the game up is a layup by Tiani.
10 seconds into the fourth quarter. Silo is back within 2. Bethel with the basketball. Here comes McGee. He steps back 3 on the way. That one is a long one and no good. Long rebound control by Emmons. Silo has it. A chance to tie or take the lead this trip. Here's Ellison. Right side in traffic. Oh, a lot of contact. No call that time. Surrounded by 3 defenders. Bethel coming to the other end and the layup is good.
Only to make it to 1 is if she makes a 3.
Bailey Tapley with the bucket for Bethel. They scored in transition there as Ellison was triple teamed inside and lost the basketball. Despite a lot of contact, now Tiani's got it. Here she goes. Inside, spins, in traffic, and there's a foul called. 2 defenders around her trying to stop her from getting to the basket. They fouled Tiani, and she's going to the free throw line again. Second foul on Josie McGehee. Ellison at the line, shooting 2. Tiani is 4 for 5 tonight. Makes the first one. See how good a leg she's got left here. Ellison has played every minute thus far. No breathers for Tiani tonight, but she's got 31 points. Here comes the next one with 6:55 to go, and it's good. Ellison with 2 free throws. The lead is 2 again. Tiani with 32. Here's the lob inside, underneath, and Beecham comes out to retrieve. Got to be 3 seconds. They're in the lane all day. But no call there. Get the ball back out to Stevenson. Stevenson works it right side. Davidson hesitant to take the 3. Now they'll work it left wing. 3 on the way is no good. Long rebound controlled by Stevenson for Bethel. Lady Wildcats have it back. Off the offensive board. Tiani was underneath, but the long rebound went to Bethel, and there's a foul called at the free throw line. They foul McGehee. That's just the 5th Silo team foul. Brown picks up her 2nd. This has turned into a barn burner down the stretch, Asher.
Yeah, and then it's starting to look like a close game to me.
Here's McGehee, tosses it across. Davidson with it. I don't know if anybody's going to attempt a shot other than McGehee or Stevenson at this point. Now they pass off. Davidson hesitant again. She takes it all the way in, though, and her shot is blocked from behind, but a foul is whistled on Beecham. If they don't get a layup, I don't think anybody else is going to shoot it besides Stevenson or McGehee at this juncture for Bethel. 5:55 to play. Bethel's going to the line. Hannah Davidson, 4 points on the night. She's at the line shooting 2. Free throw is no good. Here comes Katie Emmons back in. It's a 2-point Bethel lead. Here comes the next one from Davidson, and it's no good. She missed it. Missed them both. Ellison with the rebound. Silo's got it again. Another chance to tie or take the lead. Here's Tiani. Passes to Pierce on the right side. Back out front there to Beecham. Lady Rebels working the basketball. Ammons out front. Clark's going to take a 3. It's good! They lead! Silo leads for the first time tonight. 5.5 minutes to go. And we got a whistle, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Riley Pierce. The Lady Rebels have taken the lead, erased a 16-point deficit, and lead for the first time tonight here in the fourth quarter. Michaela Clark's second three. Brooklyn Duff at the line for Bethel here. Shooting 1 and 1. Free throw is good. First points tonight for Brooklyn Duff. We're tied at 43. Here's Duff's next one, and it's cleanly in. Bethel retakes the lead by a point. Silo has it into the front court. Clark's three was the first points not scored by Ellison in a long time. Tiani's got it now. Tiani's got it at the elbow. Step back three. Shot is good from the elbow. Ellison puts them back in front. Tiani with their 34th point. Bethel works it inside. Shot is no good. Ball is loose on the court. It's still loose. Tiani's got it. And we got a whistle and a timeout. Silo with the timeout. With 4:53 to go to retain possession.
Man, we're in head by one. This is...
What a second half here. It's unbelievable, this second half, Asher.
Yeah, then we came back by 16 points.
Yeah.
And we were just in a blowout.
The Lady Rebels have rallied in the second half behind Tiani Ellison, who's got 34 points on the night. 20 of those have come since halftime. We've still got just under 5 minutes to play. Coach Jobe got the timeout to save the possession as it was a scramble for the loose ball. Ellison came up with it. Tiani with 34 points and 13 rebounds tonight for Silo. The senior has been all world tonight here, especially in the second half. Silo crowd on its feet on the far side. The student section behind the Lady Rebel bench as Silo inbounding out of the timeout. Lady Rebel basketball. Beecham, oh, there's a pass. It's stolen by Bethel, but she's out of bounds. Duff came up with a loose ball on the steal. Stepped in front of Ammons, but she was out of bounds. Gives it back to Silo. Ellison to inbound. Does to Pierce. Ellison gets it back, and Tiani is fouled after she tried to get the ball back from Pierce, and Tiani's going to the line. Free throws for Ellison with 4:42 to go. She is about to get it back and drive to the basket once more. Tiani shooting 1 and 1. 4:42 left. Shot is up, and it's no good. Missed it this time, and Ammons fouls on the rebound. Couldn't get that free throw to fall. Talked about Tiani. She's got to be a little fatigued. She has played every minute in this contest for Silo. Bella Thomas will shoot the 1 and 1 for Bethel. Carlacia Brown checks in. Ammons just picked up foul number 4. 4:41 to go, and the free throw is good by Thomas. That ties it at 45. Here comes the next one for the lead, and it's good. Bethel retakes the lead. This is going to be a tough one for somebody to lose tonight, the way this is going down the stretch. Ellison gives off to Pierce. Now back to Tiani. Here goes Tiani to the basket. Misses underneath. Couldn't get that one to fall. That was to retake the lead, but she couldn't get it in. Bethel came away with the rebound. Now the Lady Wildcats have it with a 1-point lead. 4:15 to play. A drive, Stevenson, and is it a, let's see, is it a block or a charge? Oh, they're going to call offensive foul. It's a charge on Stevenson. Took a while for the official to make the call. I didn't know if he was going to call a block or a charge, Asher.
That should have been a charge, though. I mean, it looked like it a lot.
Well, Stevenson picks up her third foul on the charge. Pierce takes the charge. Now Silo has it back once again. Down a point. Here's Tiani. Inside. Kicks it back out to Pierce as the double team came. Now Riley's going to dribble back out. Reset the offense to Beecham. They're looking for Tiani. Posting up. She got 2 on her. Now Pierce feeds. Carlisha Brown cutting to the basket. She missed it. Misses the shot underneath. Couldn't get it to fall. That was to retake the lead again. 3.5 minutes left. Work it inside, and there's Brown's going to be called for the foul as they forced it in there to Josie McGehee. McGehee has been their leading scorer tonight, has 18 points for Bethel. She's at the line. She got a chance to add to this 1-point lead, and she does. Free throw is good by McGehee. The lead for Bethel is 2, and make it 3 as she made them both. McGehee with 2 free throws. See what Silo does to answer here. Clark out front, 3 on the way, and that one sails out of bounds. And I don't know if Michaela's ever missed that bad without it being touched, but they said it was off Silo, was not touched by a Bethel player. So Bethel has it with the 3-point lead, 3 minutes to go. Silo's got to have a defensive stop. They made the run all the way to take the lead, but now McGehee inside misses the shot. The rebound saved by Carlisha Brown. Now Beecham in the backcourt. She's fouled. And will walk to the other end for free throws with 2:51 to go. Avery Beecham looking for her first points tonight. That is the 10th Bethel team foul. It went on Stevenson as she picks up number 4 there. 2 big free throws coming up for Avery. 69% on the season. Lady Rebels trailing by 3. Shot up and good. Big free throw by the junior there. Ammons is back in with her 4 fouls. Also, Kinsey Condor is back in the game as well. Next one from Beecham. Trying to make it a 1-point lead for Bethel. Shot is up, and it is good as it falls through. 2 for 2 at the line for Avery. The Bethel lead is 1 with 2:45 to go. Lady Wildcats have the basketball. Stevenson sends it. Oh, they send it inside, and McGehee once again scores. They're just going to McGehee every time now, as she has scored 22. The lead back to 3. Ellison, rounded defender, scores off the glass and in. Back to 1. Tiani with another bucket. 36 for Ellison. 2:14 to go. Here's a 3 from the corner. Is no good. The rebound out of bounds, and they said it was off of Ellison. Said Tiani got a hand on it there with 2:10 remaining. Carlisha Brown is back in the contest. Bethel leading by a point here. And the basketball on the baseline. Watch for McGehee or Stevenson. Oh, I'd be shocked if anybody else takes the shot unless it's a wide open layup. Here's Stevenson working out front. They switch defenders. Beecham is on her now. They swing it back around to the top of the key. Now inside, there's McGehee working one-on-one again. Misses the shot. Rebound is knocked around. Knocked out of the hands of Ellison, but Beecham retrieves it. Silo has it back. Chance at the lead this time. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ammons. Gives off to Brown. Silo wants a timeout. Ellison is gassed. She needs a breather. 1.5 left. Needs a water break here. Coach Jobe takes the timeout. Lady Rebels, 1 timeout remaining. As they're down there setting up a play. Probably going to Tiani again, Asher.
Yep.
Second half, Ellison has just been unconscious. 22 points in the second half. She's got 36 in the game along with 14 rebounds. Bethel leading by a point. The second-ranked Bethel Lady Wildcats. The 7th-ranked Silo Lady Rebels coming down to the wire here in this area championship game from the Carr Center in Ada. Silo will send out Ellison, Ammons, Beecham, Pierce, and Brown. Here with 1.5 to go. Big possession for the Lady Rebels here. Ellison inbounds it to Pierce. Riley dribbles right side. Now here goes a lob. Tiani underneath, goes up, misses the shot. Rebound, put back up as she is knocked to the floor and fouled. With 1:21 to go. Nearly another three-point play, but she couldn't get it to fall as she had a defender knocking her backwards.
Tiani just wants all the points right now.
Tiani, 2 shots, 1:21 to go, and the first one is good. We're tied at 50. The next one for the lead. Ellison dribbles, shoots, and scores. She made it. Silo leads again. 51-50, 1:20 to go. Tiani with 38. Here's McGehee, dribbles out front. 1:12 left. Stevenson has it now on the right wing. Ellison's on her, working inside. McGehee goes up and scores, and a foul. Beecham was on her, but just couldn't keep her from getting to the basket. McGehee scores, and she's going to the line. McGehee has been the force for Bethel. 24 points and make it 25. 25 for McGehee. The Bethel lead is 2 after the conventional three-point play. 1:05 to go. Silo got to answer now. It's probably going in the hands of Tiani. Here's Beecham, dribbles out front to Ammons on the right wing, working Tiani open. She's got it. She goes to the baseline. Shot is up, and it rolls along the rim and falls off. No good. Bethel gets the rebound. Lady Wildcats have it. Silo's got to get out and pressure defensively. Bethel takes the timeout. 39 seconds to go. Lady Wildcats with a 2-point lead and the ball.
Man, we just need to do something here, man.
Yep, gotta have a big play defensively to get the basketball back here. 39 seconds to go, and if not, they're gonna have to foul and send Bethel to the free throw line. I'm sure the ball is, they're gonna be looking for McGehee once again, the sophomore standout, who's got 25 in the game for Bethel. Heading down the stretch, Tiani got it down, couldn't get to the basket, had to take that shot from the baseline, and it just rolled along the rim and fell away. Couldn't get it to fall on the baseline jumper. Bethel's going to inbound in front of the scorer's table here with 39 seconds to go. McGehee gets it inbounded to Stevenson. She's guarded there by Pierce. Now back out, and Duff is going to be fouled by Ellis. Tiani picks up her fourth foul, but the main thing is they got the foul, and Bethel is going to the free throw line. 2 shots for Brooklyn Duff. She makes them both. It's a 2-possession game. Here's the first from Duff, and it's good. Duff makes the first. 3-point lead. Michaela Clark checks in. .32 seconds left. It's not desperation 3-point time. The Lady Rebels are going to just need points, and that's a 4-point lead now. She made them both. Duff hits them both. Got to have a bucket. Got to have any kind of points here. Doesn't have to be a 3. Here's a pass inside, and it's turned over. The Lady Rebels turn it over with 20 seconds to go. Bethel has the basketball again and a foul, and they're going to shoot free throws once more. Silo had to have points there, and bounce pass inside was stolen, and it's going to be Bethel going to the free throw line, Josie McGehee, and she has been almost automatic down the stretch, and she makes that one. 56-51. Still a 2-possession game, but this is getting a little bit out of reach as the second one is good. Bethel hits them both. 6-point lead. Bethel with the timeout, 17 seconds to go. McGehee has been perfect at the line here in the fourth quarter for the Lady Wildcats. She got 17 in the second half, 27 in the game to lead the way for Bethel. But Silo down 6 now with 17 seconds to go. Tough assignment now, as talked about the last trip. It wasn't going to, they didn't have to have a 3, but they're going to need some 3s now. Couple here in the final 17 seconds to have a shot. Ellison has done all she has been able to. 38 points, 14 rebounds. Now Bethel picking up in the backcourt. Inbounds pass goes to Beecham. Ahead. There's Ammons 3 on the way. Is good! Ammons 3 from the corner. A quick 3 by Ammons, and the Lady Rebels aren't done yet. Ammons' first point since early on with the 3 to begin the game. Ammons drains the 3. So the Lady Rebels desperately needing a steal now. Down 3 with 12 seconds left. They have taken their final timeout. No timeouts left to stop the clock. So it's almost down to the point they're going to have a steal and a three to have a shot here to tie it and force overtime. Bethel will have the basketball out of the timeout. Here we go. Ellison guarding the ball. The ball inbounded to Stevenson, who is quickly fouled. And going to walk to the other end. Riley Pierce picks up the foul. Ammons and Clark check back in. But Stevenson is going to the line. They're the leading scorer, and she's got 2 free throws to pretty much ice this for Bethel. As the first one is no good. Left the door open. This one a big shot. This free throw would make it a 2-possession game. If she misses, Silo could still tie with the 3. Here it comes. The shot from Stevenson, and it is good. Stevenson makes 1 out of 2, but the lead is 4 for Bethel. Lady Rebels rolling up to half court. Here's Ellison, 3 on the way. It's no good. With 6 seconds left, a foul on Silo on the rebound. And that's going to pretty much do it. Bethel's going to win it and take the area championship and a second straight trip to the Class 3A state tournament. Four-point lead, just 6 seconds to go as the free throw is good. It's Brooklyn Duff at the line. Makes that one. And she hit them both. So Duff hits them both. We got a timeout by Bethel. 6 seconds left. Lady Wildcats have taken their final timeout, but no timeouts in just 6 seconds. Down by 6. That's insurmountable. And it's been a valiant effort by the Lady Rebels to rally in the second half from down 16 and almost out to take the lead before Bethel proved too much down the stretch. Lady Rebels will survive, however, and they will still have a chance tomorrow night, 6 p.m. here at the Kerr Center, as they'll have to meet Purcell once again, who they knocked off last Saturday night. Going to be a quick turnaround after they spent a lot of energy here in the second half in this great comeback. Lady Rebels inbounding. Here's the baseball pass all the way down. Gets away, stolen by Bethel, and that's the ball game. 60-54 is the final, as Bethel takes the area championship tonight over the Lady Rebels. And they'll head to the state tournament once again for the second year in a row. Final scoring numbers look like this. 27 points for Josie McGehee for Bethel. So 27 for Josie McGehee to lead the way for Bethel tonight. And 13 for Parker Stevenson as well. But the story of the game was the performance of Tiani Ellison. 38 points, 14 rebounds tonight. Ellison was unbelievable, especially in the second half when she scored 24 of those 38 in the second half. But the Lady Rebels come up 6 points short. 60-54 the final tonight as Silo falls to 28-8 on the year. Ellison with 38 tonight. 6 points for Katie Emmons, 6 for Michaela Clark. Both hit 2 threes. And then 2 free throws apiece for Avery Beecham and Carlacia Brown in the contest. Silo now 20-8, and they'll have to beat Purcell again tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, the start time, the tip-off here at the Kerr Center, as it'll be Silo and Purcell for the final berth in the state tournament next week in Oklahoma City. So that's going to about do it for the broadcast tonight. For my main man, Asher, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long until tomorrow from the Kerr Center.